Hi, yeah, my name is Ankush Malhotra. I'm the Vice President of our Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Russia business for Fluke Corporation. Fluke is one of the leaders of test and measurement equipment, and we help our customers keep their world up and running by providing test measurement tools in industrial setting. Yeah, so obvious reason. We see a shortage in some of these skills in certain trades, and our association with WorldSkills actually is to help in the training, development, and creating awareness of some of these critical skills which are required for industry and promotion of industry. I'd say there are a couple of other reasons. One, we want to make sure there is awareness and visibility of certain trades which in industrial mature markets, young students are not attracted to them. And we feel WorldSkills allows to give that opportunity and creates that awareness and visibility for some of those trades. In addition, I think this is a great forum where you could have a lot of the discussions around some of the new and upcoming technologies, be it artificial intelligence, IoT, Industry 4.0. It allows a lot of creates that kind of melting pot for a lot of those discussions to happen. And I'd say probably lastly, which is really important, is what we see is WorldSkills is setting the industrial standards or setting the accreditation that's required for certain trades and what the curriculum needs to look like. What kind of learning do students need to go through early on in their careers to excel in certain trades? And I think WorldSkills is doing a phenomenal job at it, and we want to partner with them and support that effort. Yeah, so we spend a lot of times visiting with some of these industrial plants and trying to understand how their workflows are changing. I think a few things that jump out. One, we see a lot of the workforce retiring. These are individuals who've been in their trade for 30, 40 years even, and that's creating this gap where a lot of the young workforce needs to step up and take those shoes, which are difficult to fill. And creating an environment where they're going through the right kind of education, right kind of development and training, and giving them the right kind of skills that they can actually take on those difficult jobs and excel at them is important. I think in addition, we see a lot of the young students and the young workforce spending more and more time in their personal lives with some of the new technologies, be it mobility, be it e-commerce. And slowly they're bringing some of that learning and some of that experiences into a work setting, into a business setting. And we feel that there's an opportunity here where the industry will need to evolve. We will need to support that industry where some of these younger workforce will be using these technologies in a more effective way in their workforce. Yeah, it's actually impressive. I walked around this morning and this is such an impressive venue to host an event like that. It has all the amenities and the facilities. But I think when I think about the Middle East, it's such an important part of the world economy. And hosting the event here, you're actually creating the visibility and the awareness for a lot of the younger workforce in this region to get attracted to these trades and really see them as taking on these trades in the future. I also think the leaders in this region, in the Gulf region, have put in a special emphasis on education and how do we bring up the standards of educational and vocational training for the younger workforce. And why is that important? It's important because it creates job opportunities. It's important because it adds more productivity and efficiency in the region, in the workforce. And lastly, it also allows for a lot more innovation because as these new trades, as the younger workforce gets more skilled in the region, with that comes the opportunity to innovate and think of better ways of doing things.